How's it going, everybody? My name is Sai, and today we're going to be looking at Hungry Light's second album, Heavy is the Crown. Now, I've already done the first album. As of recording this, I haven't even edited it, brain, and thrown it up on YouTube yet, but eventually I'll be getting around to it, as well as all the rest. Next week we'll be doing number 3, and the week after that, number 4. And in my wishful thinking headcanon, we'll have a number 5 to do by the end of that, but I doubt we will. Either way, did the first album, was pretty surprised at the sound. It definitely came off way more progressive than I was expecting, and it took some turns, and especially towards the end, where it appeared that the main character of the story died. He got killed by a monster. So, as far as I know, from a little bit of help in chat here, the story is broken up a little bit, where it's more detailed in the novels, so I know I'm not going to get like a perfect understanding here, but I'm going to do my best to figure out what I can from the lyrics, and see where we go from losing a fight to a sea monster. Without further ado, I think we're just going to jump in here with the first song, Aphotic Currents, Part 2. So we're going for another medieval intro. I'm digging it, setting the stage a little bit more jovial than I would expect, but who knows? I would have to go back and listen to the first one to really get a good idea of which one I prefer. But I do like this. It's very bouncy, and you can kind of feel it building up. So I'm curious, like, what happens with the whole sea monster fight and all that. Because you would think he'd perish or something like that. This part's a pretty good deal more sinister than the first. There's a lot of elements in here for one dude with a computer program putting this together. I gotta say that. It's building up. It's like, it's whimsical, but you get the feeling it's not gonna stay that way. Shit, I came ill-prepared on the water again. I'm gonna have to take baby sips. Oh, that is a baby being born. Or at least baby talking. I fully heard that. And then you even got the, like, lullaby chimes going off. Okay. Really conveys that story beat without much thought needing to be put into it, or much background reading. Almost like a marching army drum, you know? This build-up is incredible. We are not done. All right. Let's get it on. Contempt. Yeah, can we get some poggers for that start? One person did that. That's some shit right there, dude. Okay. Okay, so he's talking about what happened already. He's regretting going hard at the monster, or is he regretting failing at the monster? One of the two. Wow. Okay, he went to kill it so he can support his new family. He's going off already, dude. Way earlier than he went off of the first album. Okay. So it seems like he still has his family, though. It seems like everything's okay, yet he still wants to have killed the beast anyways. Like, he's more obsessed with that than his family right now. Like, it's nagging at the back of his head. Already buckets of great guitar work going off here. It's a nice classic metal solo, dude. You don't hear enough of that nowadays. I just realized how fitting my Kraken shirt is. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. Alright, his vocals are already a step up from the last album. Damn. I don't think it's so much skill either. I think it's more... It's just calling for more diversity now that this character has already gone through his first act. Shit. Shit, son. We're off to a good start. Off to a very good start here. In fact, we're off to such a good start, we're already hearting the first song. Yoink. He's doing that a lot more. When he's singing, that's kind of like a... For lack of a better word, it's like a Kermit sound, like a... It's like, it's really... He does it way better than I can, obviously, but it adds a little bit of craziness. Like Kermit or like Fat Albert, you know, hey, you know, I'm getting either way. Man, there's so much going on already. Even in comparison to the last album, there's just a shitload going on. Instrumentally, compositionally, it's kind of really hard to keep up. Oh yeah, we're already giving the heart to this one. He keeps saying to reclaim my crown. Like, is this metaphorical for like his dad's legacy, or is he actually trying to become king? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, he uses like the Foley in each ear. We're just spitting bars now for no reason. Okay. Okay. I love it. Oh my god, I'm in love. That's the best song I've heard by him so far. Holy shit. You can stop the album right here. We're done. You're not topping that. I'm sure he's going to, though. God damn it. I can't get over how good that was. Come on with that fucking acoustic. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that fucking slaps, indeed. Okay, between the last song and this, he's fucking some people up. That is my guess right now. Like, he is, I don't know, people, or if he's monster hunting or something. He is fucking something up. Fuck, this slaps. This is good. This is fucking good, even by his standards. This is good. He lost, see, I knew it. I knew it. He lost while gambling, and he shot the dude at the end of it. Can't hunt the monster, so I'm just gonna take out my rage on this guy. Fuck him. Fucking. Kettle boil over, he's snapping. He's doing a great job of mixing his unclean voice with the clean singing. It's just, you can feel this guy lose it. And we're still kind of in the beginning of the story too. Like, it goes all downhill from here, and you can feel it. Like, you can feel like we're just cresting the mountain and we're about to plummet off. Maybe. Fucking hand drum solo. Let's go. Oh, that's uncomfortable. He's panning his singing from left to right. What's with all the rap bits? What's with all the rap bits? Laying in the side. Oh man, this is something else, man. Holy shit, this is wild. I love it. Yeah. Reflaw kidnaps his daughter during this song. I can feel that. I could feel the anger there. Jesus shit. He's got so many singing styles. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Okay, am I getting this right? His daughter got kidnapped, and I feel like he's just glad he gets to go play hero now. Like, it feels like he's like about to set off to go find his daughter, and he's like, yes! I get to do something! Fuck yeah! That's fucked up. That explains why we're getting the same guitar themes that we had in the first album, too. Justin! Boy! You know how to write yourself an album, man. Damn.
That could represent my life. Already here if I touch the ground. Open the coffins, I pretend that I intend.
I didn't read your comment, but I agree. Just feel it, just bursting with energy. He's gonna pop. Pop. That's not quite a pop. I got nothing. God, you just feel so immersed in the story. Jesus. I'm gonna have to watch the vocal video, dude. He goes hard in those videos. Bruh, they would have to utter... Some shit's going off. Alright, let's go. Jesus, this album. Oh yeah? Are we at that part of the album now? Is this what we're doing now? Unexpected. Here for it. Unexpected though. Honestly, they would have to utterly butcher the last part of this album for it to be anything less than an A for me. Honestly. Some Pearl Jam ass motherfucking shit here. And well, not anymore, but fuck that come from? A lot of things about wasps in this. That's fucked up. That's just fucked up. There's no way to not... There's no other way to put it. That's fucked up, dude. You don't just... Damn, Mr. Hangin' Boy is a piñata, and there's wasps in that picture, actually, so that checks out. I'm just not getting how he went from I'm gonna be the hero to I'm gonna hang myself. This is a trip. Oh shit, it literally says in the beginning of the song, it's in a dream. This is such a weird album. Even like, I just So, I'm gonna just throw something out here. What I've noticed about the songs so far is they're less individually structured than the last album. Like, it feels like we're just moving constantly through progressions and acts, and when the songs end, it's not necessarily a new song. Like, the beginning of this song is nothing like this part. It feels like it's, if I closed my eyes, I would not be able to tell when one song ends and one begins. And that's all my water. Rest in peace. I'm getting almost a Coheed Cambria vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta compare it to my favorite band a little bit here. Just this instrumental section is telling so much story without words. Like you're feeling everything he does, even in this dream. Huh. So it feels like there's an attempt at suicide. And that's what we're saying, but it does not look like it worked. Because he was only touched by heaven's fingers. He was not gripped. They slid over him. They failed. He is so broken now, too. So it feels like we're repeating the first album here, because he's doing the same emotional thing he did in the first album, where he's sitting here, he's double checking himself. He's like, what the hell am I doing? This is not going to work. But he's gonna just keep doing it, even though he knows that he's gonna get fucked by the end of it. Case in point, here he goes. Craziness is setting back in. The heavier this album gets, the heavier his music gets, the more mistakes Pearl is making. That line just really painted it clear how there is no fortune after all. And yet, he's saying all this, like, I regret that I hunt the beast down, that I was arrogant, I wish I never went back to sea, yet he's not gonna stop. Because he seeks that crown. He needs that glory. Alright, Mongolian throat singing. Let's go. Oh, that's... I'm liking the little electronic chirping. Nice little acoustic here. Damn, son. Why is this album so good? Okay, Baccarum. I don't even know. So, shit. Well, we still have quite a bit of song to go. Okay. I will say, as far as hooks go, these albums seem to be utterly devoid of them, except for one or two songs. Like here, I think this might be an attempt at a hook here, but it's not quite singing its... Who cares? Fuck the hooks. Jesus. God. That's pretty high. That's fairly high. Oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. Holy shit. That hurt my throat just fucking hearing that. Like, I know he's like safe and all that, but Jesus shit. Constancy. He has said Constancy a lot in the album so far. He really knows how to make these huge, explosive, bombastic fucking moments, man.
Down the center, split, dark, fractured, and dust was all that.
God, he just, there's a lot of self-pity here. Like, I wish nobody knew me, and I want to burn all these bridges, and I wish I never did this and that, and he just sulking like a motherfucker. There's just a lot of pity parties here. Ooh, that really noisy, distorted synth. That's a great place for that. Yeah, the structure of this one is... I have a long discussion about this, I think.
No one cried. Timberwind. I'm only hiding from myself, but that reflection in the mirror, that's not the person I should say.
Okay, the last two songs have some very foreboding names, I am going to say. Some very foreboding names. The first of which would be the worst of evils. Okay, on structure, it feels like we've gone the opposite direction of the Ryascent. Like, now that he's been captured, and he's having all this introspective, everything's wound down. It sounds a lot like that post-grunge sound that a lot of mid-2000s bands stuck with, like mainstream rock. But we're going back into the Hungry Light sound. A lot of really good melodies and harmonies in this. Well, we are building to some motherfucking shit. Something is going off. He's broke up. He's broke out now. Okay, that's why he's hoping to find Rafla in his sleep and kill him. And so we're getting the final showdown once again. I can't see any story for the last song, so we're good. It's just the lyrics. And I'm always scrolling down through the lyrics as the song goes on. 12 minutes. Oh shit, okay. Pack your sandwiches, everybody. It's gonna be a bumpy fucking ride. Yep. Sneaking around the base. His arrogance is coming back. He's so sure of himself. Yeah. I love that line. I'm not frightened. I would fear me. the very moment where he's about to make a horrible mistake again. Because he's arrogant. There's a lot more genre playing in this album compared to the first. The first was way more straightforward, like medieval progressive metal. Here we've got hip-hop, we've got these electronic elements. We got way more screaming than the first album. I'm here for it. Yeah, country, yeah. He's got the southern twang.
My heart beats with a sound. God, I'm not okay. Looking out at confusion. I had made a mistake.
What'd I tell you?
I had jumped to conclusion. And there was no escape.
No escape. You fucked up. Oh, the little guitar interludes are amazing. So he's being set on fire, I'm assuming. I'm listening gulps, yep. The drum buildup is perfect. Now he's really burning to death. Okay. I have a thought about that, actually. Okay. Oh, wait. In case the lyrics were not subtle enough, here's some crackling flames in the background. Toasty. Ooh, this is hitting like a fucking truck. I'm interested to hear the third one, honestly. I was viewing the first one as a tough act to follow, but this largely beats it, honestly. This largely is an improvement across the board. It's so epic and just, it's huge. That's the best way to describe this. This is just huge. It's so much going on that, like, bands with 4 or 5 people don't touch the magnitude of sound that is coming out of this. Woo! Sick burns, by the way. I'm done with the fire puns, I swear. But I have to give my note that both of these albums so far have ended with a situation in which we have depicted a horrible failure for our protagonist. And both times I've been left wondering, holy shit, is he dead? Because that sounds like he dead. The first one basically made it out to seem like this sea monster killed him. It ate him alive. It fucking destroyed him. He went to go fight it and he failed. Yet inexplicably, he has survived and he's here now. But now he's been set on fire. He's been locked in a stove and burnt alive. And in album 3, he's going to pop up again, at which point I prophesize he's going to die in some horrible way because of his hubris once again. And if that is the case, then I'm starting to get the theme of this album, the overall themes of obsession, of delusions of grandeur, driving people astray. It's all some really fucking powerful stuff, and it's kind of crazy that this guy is writing all these lyrics and making all these story beats hit in albums that he's written and produced in like a year apart from each other. That's impressive. The whole thing is impressive. The sound, like I said earlier, it sounds like something that 6 people or 7 people put together, not just one. Like, the composition is through the roof. Even in just his singing alone, he uses like a fucking bajillion different styles. He goes from southern crooning to rapping to shrieking at the top of his lungs to almost like demented whispers to operatic singing. Like, he's so all over the place and impressive. As far as album structure goes, this is pretty much the only part where the Hungry Lights albums run into problems. With the first album, it was a slow build-up, but I felt like it was kind of a skewed build-up. So, while it was a slow build-up of action, it kind of built up like this, and then shot up at the very end, rather than a kind of smooth transition overall. Here, there is no real build-up. It was all over the fucking place. It started off really heavy as things started to take root, and then as we carried on, it slowed down a little bit. The character is thinking a lot. He's got a lot of introspective. But it was still, even throughout these bits, very wavy up and forth. Now, this is a good thing, in my opinion, because it mixed up the album a little bit. It made the middle parts a little bit less of a slog. There were only like two songs in the middle that I were just not great on. And I think that's because I respected them for telling the story. But if I didn't know there was a story and I was just listening to this without the story, they wouldn't have been that great, in my opinion. And I do think that even in concept albums, it's good when a song can stand out without the story behind it. But again, little nitpick. Overall, this is a big improvement on the first album, and it has made me really eager to see the second album. I'm going to drop a solid A on this. We're pushing close to that A+, though, and I wouldn't be shocked if by the end of this we could get an S rank album out of here. These are all arbitrary, of course, but it just kind of helps paint what I think about the album, honestly. It's a very, very good album. It's an improvement on the last, but there's still room to improve even further, and I can't wait to see how he probably pulls that off, honestly. Which will be next week, by the way. Wink, wink. Though, knowingly, by the time I get these videos out onto YouTube, fuck knows, I'll probably have done all of them by then. But yeah, either way, thank you guys for watching that. If you're sticking around for Deftones, we're going to get into it in just a moment. And yeah, let me stop recording.